Hey guys, it is Brent, and tonight seems like everybody's doing a top 5 list. So I watched DM James talk about his top 5 D&D books, and then Rob's game group had to do a rebuttal and do his top 5 all-time RPG books, because he already did the D&D one. So I will go through my top 5 D&D books of all time, because I haven't done a top 5 list. So here is my top 5. So number 5 is the 4th edition Dark Sun core rule book. Yes, I played 4th edition. Yes, I liked 4th edition. Seriously, if Wizards would have done a little bit different marketing with 4th edition, it would have, I think, done so much better. The way they did it made all the 3.5 people cry, and they had to go and do Pathfinder, which, if you look at Pathfinder 2 has a lot of 4th edition similarities, so y'all just came full circle. But anyway, alright. So yes, I enjoyed 4th edition. In fact, I've told the story before. When my son was about to turn 12, I walked into a local game store, Y2K Comics in Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out to you, Craig. And trying to find him a birthday present, and he had the 4th edition starter box that just came out, so I bought that for him for his birthday. I started running it. Him and his friends loved it. Got him, his friends, my daughter, and other people involved, and it was fun. I got my kids involved with a hobby that I enjoyed when I was a teenager, so that in itself was great. So yeah, I enjoyed 4th edition, but the number 5 for me is the 4th edition Dark Sun core book. The concept of Dark Sun I really like. The just how everything is set up. I do like it. So I was really kind of hoping 5th edition would have went that way and brought that setting in, but they haven't. So, and I've kind of given up on 5th edition. So too late, Wizards. All right, number 4 on my list is another 4th edition book. It is the 4th edition Underdark. I am a huge fan of the Underdark. So many possibilities that you can do there with the different the races and everything else and stuff. So yeah, I do like the Underdark. Number 3 on my list is the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Oreo Adventures. Now, you may say, why do you like that one? My beloved character that I played all the time was a ninja. And, man, I'm going to get some ribbon when I tell his name. No, I'm not going to mention his name. Okay, so anyway, Oreo and Adventures, a tip of the cap to my favorite character, a ninja. Okay, yes, because if I don't say it, one of my friends will put it in the comments. But his name was Dawkin. A lot of originality there, but he was like my favorite character. Survived the entire AD&D playing time. Number two on my list is not a book, but it's a module. It is AD&D's Ravenloft i6. Ravenloft to me, that is my all-time favorite module. Rob's game group, Rob Van, you got me. I know you have a drive-through RPG copy of it. I don't even have that. I have a PDF of it, but I would love a copy of Ravenloft's i6. I've looked on eBay, and I keep crying because they want an arm and a leg for a copy that's held together by tape. So I may have to break down and just get me a drive-through RPG. I like DM James. I do collect first edition modules and stuff like that. So, but number 2 is AD&D Ravenloft i6. Number 1 on my top 5 D&D books is the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Player's Handbook. Why this one? This book is what introduced me to RPG. It introduced me to D&D, and I read that book cover to cover. It brought me into the hobby. I wasn't a DM when I first started. That was my buddy David, and so I had the Player's Handbook. I DM'd a couple times with him. Now the roles are reversed. He still plays in my group, but I can't even twist his arm to DM. So I'm like the forever DM and everything. So maybe one day, David, take the hint. Don stepped up and did a 2nd edition adventure, which I had never played before, and I really did enjoy that. So, David, I think you should step up and run me a 1st edition. So that is my top 5 of D&D books of all time. I've started thinking about my top 5 RPGs. Wow, that is hard. I'm going to do that, but that one is going to have to come later because that's a hard one. It really is. DM James was talking about some of the YouTube people that he watched. So I just want to kind of give a shout out to the ones that I watch on a very regular basis. I get my page to turn. I will not do these in any specific order because truthfully, I watch them all on a regular basis. As soon as the videos drop, I'm watching them. So, if you get a chance, I'll try to remember to put links in the comments below. But Dwarven Swiftbow, I really like his take on his D&D books. He doesn't just do D&D. He does Pathfinder, Starfinder, Star Trek. He does a wide variety of books and RPGs. So I really enjoy watching his videos, his unboxings, and also we have communicated. Everybody on this list, we have communicated online. So I don't know if relationship is a social relationship maybe. I've developed with all of the ones that I'm going to be talking about. So yeah, Dwarven Swiftbow, check his channel out. Very good, very well done. Rob's Game Group. There you go, Rob. I really like his take on the OSRs. I started watching him when I was trying to figure out basic fantasy, stumbled across him. Now he's gone over to the dark side to white box. Just kidding. I have white box also, and I really like it too. But Rob and I have actually played online together a Discord RPG night. It was Dungeons and Demigorgons. we played that. So we have communicated socially. Really enjoyed talking to Rob. Really good guy, down to earth. He's a Southerner, Georgia. So we do have a lot in common. Another YouTuber I watch on a very regular basis when he posts is Questwise. I enjoy his take on OSRs. He has a wide variety of games that he played. I believe Palladium is where he started. I've never played any Palladium games, but I enjoy listening to his take, his down to earth take on these games. So if you get a chance, check him out. Questwise. DM James, hey brother, this video is dedicated to you, brother, because I watched it and I got inspired, and then Rob had to go and do one, so here I am. DM James, he is not afraid to speak his mind. He is a Russian Orthodox churchgoer Christian. So I am a Christian. I am also a pastor, believe it or not. So when we get into, we've had discussions about being Christians playing RPGs because of the whole satanic panic thing, which is so ridiculous. And I told you how I even got started was the Christian school that I went to. The pastor's son is who taught me how to play D&D. So my parents didn't think anything of it. So it is what you make of it. I mean, you can make anything evil. You can make anything good. That's the kind of way to do it. And I had a pastor one time when. I can't get off on this tangent, but we were talking about D&D. We were talking about Harry Potter. We were talking about different things, and my son was early teens and everything, and we were asking about that. And he said, "Look, did you have Santa Claus in your home?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." And he's like, "Well, do your kids know the difference, what Christmas really is about?" I'm like, "Well, yeah." And he said, regarding Harry Potter, do they know magic isn't real? I'm like, "Yeah." So they can tell the difference between fantasy and reality. I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, don't worry about it." So I've carried that philosophy. So DM James, he has sent me Battletech stuff. He actually, and I give him a huge shout out, brother. I just got word from my daughter. My daughter and son-in-law are house parents at a boys ranch in Florida, and they are always looking for things to do. So I got him set up with Basic Fantasy, and I was kind of telling DM James, sharing with them about that very thing, and he sent them Battletech starter box with some miniatures and the rule book and everything else. So, brother, they got it. They were on vacation. They just got back, I think, yesterday. It was in the mail room for them. The boys have opened it. They're all excited. I think they're going to try to play it this weekend. I don't think they had anything scheduled at the ranch, but I think they're going to try to play this weekend, get you some pictures, and get it uploaded. But thank you so much again for thinking of them. So do appreciate that. Another YouTuber I watch is Seth Skorkowski. I started watching him because of Call of Cthulhu. And in the 7th edition starter box, it even tells you to learn how to play to watch Seth's videos. So I did, and it turns out he lives right up the road from me. Haven't met him or come in contact. I actually met his a girl that sells like meats and stuff like that. I was buying some steaks and everything from her, and I had this shirt on, and she commented on it, and she told me she was a friend of Seth, so we kind of got to talking and everything like. So that was really cool. And finally, top of my YouTuber list of people that I watch, we have not communicated socially, is Matt Coville. Matt's videos are phenomenal when it comes to learning how to DM, when it comes to learning to play in the game. He has so much knowledge because he worked with a video gaming company. He worked with Wizards of the Coast. He's done so much. So I valued his videos, how to be a better DM and everything along the way. So definitely give a shout out to him and everybody on this YouTuber list. I do watch more YouTubers, but these are the top that I go to on a very regular basis. So all that being said, I have completed my top 5 D&D books. I have talked about my YouTubers that I watch on a very regular basis, and I think that's going to take care of me for tonight. I do appreciate you guys. I thank you for tuning in. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends about me. I'm trying to get kind of boosted up. When I get to 50 followers, 50 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. Haven't quite decided what the giveaway would be, but when we get to 50, definitely going to be doing a giveaway. So hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Let's get up to 50 and get that contest rolling. So without further ado, you guys have a good night, and until next time, game on.